Hi, everyone. Melanie Allen, Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And I'm so excited to bring this training to you guys tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. Tonight, we're going to go over the 10 tips for success for your Plexus business. And I'm going to make this short and sweet because I know you guys are busy tonight and have a lot going on. So we're going to run through this quickly. And I want to start with the first 48 hours, what you're going to do as a Plexus ambassador. This is really based off of Melissa's success guide. So if you guys have not seen that, make sure you review it. It's a great place to start. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make an announcement post on your Facebook page announcing your new health and business journey with Plexus. This is going to be within your first 24 hours. The new thing also that I'm trying to get my new ambassadors to do is to go silver in the first 7 days. And the second thing you're going to want to do is take pictures and measure within the first 24 hours. Wear an outfit that is uncomfortably tight so that you can see the difference when you're taking those 30, 60, and 90-day pictures. I always tell people the first 6 weeks don't even get on the scale. It's really about inches before pounds. And do not underestimate the importance of measuring. It's a great place to figure out where you're at. Also, you want to identify your goals. Do you want to make enough to cover the cost of your products? Do you want to replace your full-time income? Do you want to lose 20 pounds? And think about your good, better, and best goals and include a realistic timeline for those. Write down your goals and message your sponsor to let them know your goals with Plexus within the first 48 hours. Don't be worried about not reaching your goals. Dream big and let your sponsor know what they are so we can best help you reach them. Identify and write down your why. Y'all, this is so important. This is going to want to help you work your business when you may not feel like it. And also, your why is going to change. My why in the beginning was just to get my products paid for. My why is now to be home with my kids. And my why has changed now to be able to stay home, actually retire my husband from his job, and we're going to do Plexus full-time together. And then think about, why did you decide to join Plexus? Why did you choose the goals you did? Really dig deep and figure out your why you want to make these changes in life. And also think about your why that's really going to make you cry. Larissa, one of my good friends and power partners in this business, when she got pregnant, one of her, she thought about her why that makes her cry. And it's actually, to be home with her baby. So, and she was in tears. And this business is just such a blessing. Okay, the next thing I want to go over is effective Facebook. Y'all, this is so important. We can use social media for our businesses, and it's an easy and quick way to be able to get customers and ambassadors, and that's why you want to post right away. So we're going to go over some different ways to post. The first way to post is a personal Plexus post with a picture. Each day, strive to find something to take a picture of, not just a cute graphic, but a picture you snapped yourself. And post about a personal victory, something that is changing for you or just how much you love your products. Another post will be a personal post, non-Plexus, with a picture. So each day, find something fun and exciting to share a picture of with your Facebook audience. This is not sharing a news article or clicking share on a cat picture. Take a picture of yourself of the most fun and exciting thing you did today and post it with no mention of Plexus. So important. Because guys, if you just do Plexus, 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 they're going to block you. Your friends are going to block you, and they're going to think of you as spam. So I always think in my head, 2 personal posts to every Plexus post. So people, your friends or your friends on Facebook, because they want to know what's going on with you and, in your life. Also, you want to do an engaging post. Twice a week, find something to ask your Facebook audience. Get creative and really think about what people will weigh in on. This can range from silly, like, help me settle a debate, do you put the toilet paper over or under, to serious, like, help, I'm heading to Orlando next week. Where are the best places to eat? People love to give advice, opinions, and help answer questions. Why do this? Because the more people that are commenting on your post, the more you show up on their Facebook newsfeed. So every day, just to give you guys a couple of tips of what I do, I make sure and I say happy birthday to everyone that is their birthday that day. So I spend 15 minutes and I make sure, and I don't just like non-Plexus friends posts, but I also comment. And, this again is about relationship marketing. So think about, really pouring into people and caring about them and finding out what's really going on in their lives, letting them know you're praying for them, letting them know that, you're there for them, and, really curious about how their grandfather's doing if they're in the hospital or whatever it may be. Truly be a friend to those people and check in on them. Don't just make it all about Plexus. People want to really feel like you care, because honestly, people don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care. Okay, another really important thing is to think about knowing just one-liners on the products. You do not have to know everything and the science behind the products and be a mega researcher like I was. But if you just at least know a one-liner, so when you're talking to people, you can feel confident about what you're saying, it'll really help you. And the more the more you grow, right? So I just want to go over a couple one-liners that you guys can use as well. And the first one is that Slim is going to help to regulate the blood sugar, cholesterol, lipid levels, and a side effect is you're going to naturally lose weight. It also helps with inflammation and sugar cravings. ProBio 5 is a powerful probiotic with enzymes and antifungal. Y'all, we have hands down the best probiotic on the market. BioCleanse, just know it's a magnesium supplement that helps eliminate toxins. X Factor is our amazing multivitamin that has the aloe to increase the absorption of the vitamins by 300%. Accelerator and Boost, I always tell people, be more cautious with those because it's the only 2 products with the caffeine. So if they have blood pressure or, any heart-related issues, I always have them. I recommend them, honestly, taking the ingredients list to their doctors to get approval. And I honestly stay away from those 2 if people have any blood pressure or heart issues. And just know those 2 products will speed up the metabolism, increase energy. And then also on the accelerator, it has the 5-HTP, which is a mood enhancer. Okay, blocks 48% of carbs and sugars from turning into fat. The Ease Cream is fast relief from pain, but also helps with bumps, bruises, and bug bites. The capsules have the green lip mussel extract, so if they have a shellfish allergy, they will not want to take this product. Also, it can replace, your Tylenol and your Advil, and it's a very powerful anti-inflammatory. Nerve health support, y'all have read this is one of the most underutilized, I just feel like, products. There's so many testimonials I've seen lately on the nerve, Plexus Nerve. So just know it promotes the nerve growth factor and reduces inflammation. The body cream helps to detox the skin, great for burns, rashes, stretch marks, spider veins, acne, or any skin issue. Mega X is the only plant-based omega with 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7, and it's created using the ahi flower oil. And also, we have no more fishy burps because it's all plant-based, so that's awesome too. Okay, so the next thing we have to think about is our 20-second elevator speech. So what are you going to say to someone when they say, "What is Plexus?" You need to have something off your cuff that you're able to just say about Plexus. And, it's funny, if you don't really have it down, it'll really stump you. So this is a good one that, you can say. Plexus is a line of health and wellness products that promote health from the inside out. A lot of people find that they're restoring their health by leveling their blood sugar, reducing inflammation, and getting their gut healthy. Some awesome side benefits can be extra energy, sleeping better, uplifted mood, and losing weight if they need to. Okay, the next thing that's so important is to practice consistency. So I'm going to go over my method that I use every day, and it's called the 5-3-1 method. So my goal every single day is to reach out to 5 new people. I follow up with 3, and I train 1 new ambassador every single day. Now, if you're new in this business and you're like, "Well, I don't have, ambassador yet." Well, guess what? You can make this a weekly goal at first. The biggest thing that I can tell you is you need to be consistent. You can work this business part-time, but not sometime. Consistency truly is key in this business, okay? So if you have 15 minutes, 20 minutes daily, and that is it, make sure what you're doing is income-producing activity. If you're not sure what that is, please get with me and I can go over what they call my DMO, my daily method of operation. But this is pretty much what I'm doing when I'm thinking about my income-producing activity. Scrolling Facebook is wastebook. You're not going to be productive that way. It's not going to make your paycheck grow. Okay, so you really want to think about when you have limited time, because we all do, be very efficient with your time and think about what you're doing during that time. Also, there's a power plan document for how I plan my week. This is really good to use. And this is something that if you don't have, I have it in my files on my team page. If I'm pretty sure Laura has it as well, but I'm just going to review it with you guys. And we have a little background noise. Can you guys mute yourself? It should be at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much. Okay, for the power plan, what it has on here is network and exposure opportunities, client follow-up. It's just a way to plan your week, what current ambassadors you're going to be working with that week, what your to-do list is, and then think about your goals. So you're going to have your yearly, your every 6 months. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can try to mute. Let's see here. This 228 number, are you guys able to mute yourself? Let's see if I can mute you. There we go. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So again, going back to the power plan, you guys are going to think about your goals. So yearly, 6 months, 3 months, monthly, and weekly. And I have now started doing personal development goals as well. And I also have team goals. So I have a dry erase board, and every month I write it out. And right now I also have convention goals, and I'm marking them off as I meet my goals. Okay. So those are just some things I'm doing personally every day to make sure I'm staying in income producing activity and working my business. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is making your dream team list, then reaching out to them. So, when you first start the business, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to think about making your list of 100 people, okay? And you're going to think, there's no way I know 100 people. One thing we learned at Super Saturday is that the average person has a network of 474 people. So I'm pretty sure if you sat down, you would be able to figure out 100 people that you know. Don't worry about if you think they'd work this business or not. Just write them down. Let them know what you're doing. You'd be really surprised. And don't prejudge. You just never know who's really going to run with this business and work it. So make sure you reach out to them. Let them know that you want them on your team, why you want them on your team, and why you think they would be amazing at this business. One thing that Emily Roberts, she's a Sapphire ambassador, one thing she suggested was the magic text. If you guys haven't heard of that, it's been very effective. But it's basically something like this. Hey, Susie, I think you would be, this may not be for you, but I think you would be amazing on my team. Would you be okay with me giving you a call today or tomorrow? And then that way you can share with them and they can hear your passion. I think there's a lot to be said for phone calls and see how they respond. If you guys want the exact wording for the magic text, just send me a message and I'll get it to you. And I also think she has a YouTube video on it as well. Also offer to send them a sample, just let them try it. Some people just want to make sure it tastes okay. They're going to be naturally skeptical. I mean, I know I was, which I'm obviously, my life's been completely changed. And I'm so glad that I gave it a chance and stuck with Plexus. And never assume that someone may not need Plexus, because you just never know what, somebody's why may be. Some people may not need the money, but they may just like to help others and like the social, the socialization of it as well. So there's a lot of different reasons of why people may work this business. But just also never forget to share the business opportunity. More people are going to bed at night more worried about, paying their bills than the extra 10 pounds on their hips. So keep that in mind too, that people are dying for these products and this opportunity. So be proud and know that you're with an amazing company and we have so much to share. Okay, the next thing I'm going to go over is Power 3. And I will tell you that I saw Sheila Medina last year at the opportunity meeting. And she, if you guys don't know who Sheila Medina is, she was the very first Diamond Ambassador. Sheila Medina, I asked her, what is your tip for success? And she said, hands down, the Power of 3. So y'all, this is so, so important. So what you're going to think about is if you want to go on YouTube and learn a little bit more about Power 3, she did a convention of 2014, Sheila Medina, actually did like a 45-minute, really good talk on Power of Three. Take a look at that when you get a chance, but I'm going to break it down for you now. So your first goal in Plexus is to add 3 new level 1s to your team. You're going to go silver in your first week, okay? The second goal is you're going to train your team to do the same thing that you're doing, okay? So this is called the Power of Three. And, this is such a beautiful thing, and your goal, and my personal goal, still 22 months in the business, is to go silver every single month. And then you're training your team to do the same. And when you're doing that, I can promise you, you're in massive momentum and you'll be growing very quickly. We are in the business of recruiting and training. So we're constantly going to be looking to grow our businesses. Okay, the next thing is the backup order, which I spent a lot of time on. So I'm going to go over this tonight to just share a little bit with you. It's so important, y'all, to set people up for success when you first sign them up. Make sure they have $100 in their backup order so they're commission qualified. So if you're going to want to set up the backup order in your back office, what you're going to do is you're going to go to shopping. You're going to go to the backup order, okay? Delete the old one if there is one in there just to make sure you have it set up right. Add the products that you do want, must be at least 100 in PV. Select the day of the month you want it shipped. Unconditional means that the auto ship is going to ship to you no matter what your PV is. That's what I do, so I know that no matter what, every single month I'm going to get the products that I want. Conditional means that it's only going to ship if you don't have 100 PV by the date that you choose. Okay, and then the next one. Okay, so I wanted to go over showing you guys a book that changed my life and tell you a little bit about the emotional roller coaster we can ride in this business and not to ride it. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to go over is Go for No. This book has been life-changing for me. It's only 75 pages. Melissa, our Diamond Upline, recommended it to me in one of her trainings last year. It is by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz. You can get it on Amazon, or I'm sure a lot of other places. But a couple things I want you to think about what it says here. But yes is the destination and no is how you get there. And it says, do you want to achieve success? If your answer is yes, then you need to get more no's. This book will show you why and how. So I want you to change your mindset. I want you to think about this month, I'm going to challenge you to go for no. Instead of thinking of your yeses and, oh, I met my goals, go for no and you'll get more yeses than you ever dreamed of. So change your mindset and know that, it may just be no, not right now, but they'll be back. I always think that way now. It's completely changed my mindset. Instead of feeling rejected, I'm like, they'll be back in 6 months when their, family member could be diagnosed with diabetes or who knows. But the big key for you is that you're going to commit and build your belief in this business, and you're going to be known as that Plexus, guy or girl, okay? And then on riding the emotional roller coaster, y'all, I'm so sensitive, and this was really hard for me in the beginning. I really rode the emotional roller coaster, and I've gotten so much better. But basically, how Melissa described this in one of her trainings, it really resonated with me. But you say you get a customer and you're like, woohoo, I got a customer, got a new ambassador, or say you just went silver and you're just so excited. And then all of a sudden you get, a white line or two and you're like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not training these people. What's going on? This is the thing, y'all. Stay focused on your goals. Keep those blinders on. Write those goals down. One thing that Rita Davenport talked about, and she is going to actually be at convention as well, and she was the Arbonne CEO. She spoke at Leaders Retreat, and one thing she said really resonated with me. She talked about 3% of people actually write their goals down. That blew me away. So I make an effort every single month to write those goals down. And I will say, when I started doing that, I saw my business grow. So the biggest thing I can tell you is write those goals down, look at them all the time. I have goals and affirmations on my mirror. I have goals and affirmation on my dry erase board. I have them on my phone. I'm constantly thinking about what are my goals and how am I going to get there. Okay. So just don't ride that emotional roller coaster. Know that we are blessing so many lives with this product, these products and this opportunity. And we are so blessed to be a blessing to other people. Okay. I'm going to end with this tonight. It's one of my favorites. But it's a quote by Bill Britt, and he's an Amway multimillionaire. And this is what he says. There is no secret. I simply showed the plan to 1,200 people. 900 said no, and only 300 signed up. Out of those 300, only 85 did anything at all. Out of those 85, only 35 were serious. And out of those 35, 11 made me a millionaire. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen so you guys can ask me some questions if you need to. And feel free to chat if you want to chat the questions as well. Sorry, I was trying to run through that quick because it's a lot of info, but I definitely am here to help you guys too if you need anything. Was everybody able to see this power plan? And then this is Go for No Bill.
Melanie, this is Patsy. Is that going to be posted on your website too?
The Go for No?
The PowerPoint.
Yes, it can be. Well, actually, it's prezi.com. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that.
Okay.
But yes,
Thank you.
I'll figure it out. For some reason, I'm echoing.
I just wanted to say, Sister Mom.
Go ahead, Mom.
Well, you went black. That's why I was wondering what happened.
Oh, well, here, I'm going to unmute everybody because, okay. Well, never mind. It's a lot of background noise. Everybody that needs to talk, just go ahead and unmute yourself when you need to talk because I'm going to have to keep you guys muted because it's still really loud. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Kayla said, yes, I would love the copy of the training tonight. It was great. Thank you so much. Oh, no problem, Heather. It was just off the cuff. I tried to just put everything together. Okay, so writing my goals was the best thing I've ever done. It is such a small thing. It took me 5 minutes to write mine down tonight. So agree, Kayla. So you guys think about this. Tomorrow's February 1st. What are your goals? When do you want to rank? What month do you want to rank? Think about how you're going to get there. Okay, so really, think about that, and that way you guys can meet your goals when you want to meet them. And it's okay. You did not fail if you didn't meet your goals right when you did. You can always push those goals out. The main thing is you're working toward your goals every day. And as long as you're in that daily income producing activity, is going to get you out of any maybe lulls in your business. So that daily activity is key. Okay. Does anybody, Mom, you were going to say something. Go ahead.
I watched Sarah Taylor's training while I was getting ready today, and she was saying that, a lot of people say they want to wait till they get effects or till they see a difference before they start sharing with others, and how important it is to earn as you learn. And she said that she tries to tell people that the first week to try to get 3 people. She's very
go silver in the first 7 days. Yes, that's our new thing we're going to start doing based off that training. That's very good advice.
And
I just earn while we learn.
Because everybody can then learn together. Bring your team together. Get your 3 signed up with you, get silver, and then your team starts growing. I thought that was something new and different. I just wanted to share that.
Yes, thank you, Mom. That's very good. And the other thing is, guys, don't forget when you're making your goals, think about convention too. This is convention time. So think about, where you want your PV. Think about, your levels 1 through 4. So you want to think about your contest. So there's a lot that goes into this business, but it's a lot of fun too. And it's so rewarding. And on top of it, think of all the lives you're changing by sharing these products. So, and it's really such an amazing opportunity. And I truly do feel like it's an opportunity of a lifetime.
I have one more tip.
Okay, go ahead, Mom.
Be brave and be bold. Today I went and talked to a cardiologist and the receptionist and presented the opportunity as well as the products. And there was very much interest. So that was kind of my chicken call, but I was so excited and so empowered once I did it. So I just wanted to tell people, don't assume, be brave, be bold, because you are blessing lives. And the doctor was very interested because he wants to help his patients.
Oh, such a blessing. Great job, Mom. Awesome. So proud of you. Andrea Johnson, do you have anything to share tonight? Larissa? Patsy?
It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Well, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey. I don't want this to sound really rude, but if I follow up with someone that's been a year, I don't want to keep I don't want to say wasting my time, but how often do you follow up with someone that it's been that long and you've got so many more that you need to contact?
You know, I base a lot of what I do off of what I've just been trained from, I guess, a lot of Melissa's trainings. And I'm sorry, for some reason I'm echoing. I'm not sure what that's about. But she said, I don't even care if they don't respond every single month. Until they tell her a firm no, she continues to follow up. Because if you think about it, Ricky, I've had people that have been with me for 18 months watching me. I'm so glad I never stopped following up because some of them are joining my team now.
Yeah.
And I think, Ricky, sometimes you can just say, hey, we have a special going on. I just want to let you know that, you know, I have a contest or whatever. Sign up for $12 or whatever your contest might be.